Your dog will never stand in front of you and say the words, "I love you." But the truth is, dogs don't need language to express devotion. They speak through instinct, through silence, through gestures that carry more weight than any sentence ever could. Their love is older than our words, older than our stories, older than the first time a wolf walked toward a firelight and chose companionship over fear. And if your dog has ever shown even one of these signs, then you haven't just gained their affection, you've earned their faith, their loyalty, their trust. You've become the one presence in their world they believe in without hesitation. Let's begin with one of the most misunderstood, invisible signals of devotion: the back-turned trust. When your dog settles beside you with their spine exposed, it may look simple or casual, but to them, it is a decision rooted deep in their evolutionary memory. In the wild, turning your back is an act of vulnerability. It exposes your vital organs. It eliminates your ability to anticipate threats. Wolves don't do this with strangers. They don't do it with outsiders. They do it only with pack members, those they trust completely. So when your dog lies across your couch with their back toward you, when they curl against your legs, when their spine touches your body as they drift off to sleep, they are offering you something sacred, their unguarded self. They're saying, "You are my protection, you are my safety, I trust you with the part of me I cannot defend." It isn't comfort, it isn't routine, it's loyalty written into posture. Another sign flows from one of the most powerful senses a dog possesses: their sense of smell. When your dog curls up in your hoodie, rests on your pillow, buries their face in your shoes, or falls asleep on your laundry pile, they are performing what behaviorists call scent nesting. But to your dog, it is far more than a behavior. It is emotional grounding. Your scent is a signature of who you are. It carries your chemical identity, your mood, your stress level, your daily rhythm. And when your dog chooses to sleep wrapped in that scent, they are recreating the feeling of being beside you. Even when you're gone, your presence remains through smell. Studies show a dog's brain lights up most intensely when they smell their owner, more than any other scent on earth. To them, your smell is home. It is comfort. It is emotional stability. Choosing your scent is choosing connection. Then there is the night watch. Some people think their dog sleeps in the doorway because it's cooler or softer, but what looks like casual rest is often strategic. In ancestral packs, someone always kept watch through the night. Someone stayed alert. Someone positioned themselves where danger would appear first. These instincts didn't fade with domestication. They live in your dog's bones. When your dog lies between you and the door, when they sleep lightly with an ear twitching at every sound, when they rise at night to check the hallway or scan the dark rooms, they are assuming the role of protector. They're not guarding the house. They're guarding you. Their posture says, "If the world comes for us tonight, it comes through me first." It is devotion without words. It is protection without request. It is loyalty expressed in silence. But these aren't the only ways your dog speaks. Some expressions of love are quiet and soft, like the gaze. When your dog looks at you with slow blinks, softened eyes, or a gentle sigh, they're entering what scientists call the oxytocin loop, the same hormonal feedback system that bonds mothers with infants. When your dog gazes at you like that, their heartbeat settles. Their stress decreases. Their mind shifts into peace. They are not just looking at you, they are connecting with you on a biological level. That gaze is their way of saying, you calm me, you center me, I feel safe with you. Another powerful sign is the shadow behavior. You walk to the kitchen, they follow. You move to the living room, they're beside you. You head to the bathroom, they wait just outside the door. This isn't clinginess. This isn't dependence. It's pack instinct. In nature, distance equals danger. Separation weakens survival. Staying close means safety. When your dog follows you from room to room, it means they feel their place is beside you, not behind you, not away from you, with you. Their world is ordered through your presence, and your movement becomes the map they follow. Dogs also express affection through small, seemingly insignificant check-ins, a touch of the nose against your leg, a brief glance while playing with a toy, a quiet moment when they rest a paw on your foot. They don't need anything in those moments. They don't want a treat or attention. They're asking a question only dogs ask. Are we connected? Are you okay? Are we still us? Even when they seem independent, they're tracking your emotional cues, syncing themselves to your energy in ways most people never notice. Dogs live in constant relational awareness. One of the strongest indicators of trust is vulnerability. A dog that rolls onto their back isn't always inviting belly rubs. Sometimes they're surrendering their most defenseless position to you. A dog that leans their weight into your body isn't being needy. They're grounding themselves, transferring emotional tension through contact. A dog that yawns when you're stressed isn't bored. They're mirroring your anxiety in an attempt to calm the atmosphere. These behaviors show an emotional intelligence that goes far beyond what many expect. Dogs don't just sense emotions, they absorb them. And then there's the moment you walk through the door after being away. That explosion of joy isn't just excitement. It's neurological celebration. When a dog recognizes their owner's return, their brain releases oxytocin, dopamine, and small pulses of natural opioids. Their entire nervous system lights up with recognition and relief. The world becomes correct again. You are the one variable in their life that brings emotional stability. No toy creates that reaction. No treat brings that level of joy. No other dog elicits that specific cocktail of chemicals. Only you. Dogs also protect without aggression. The protective glance, the subtle body block, the moment they stand slightly in front of you when a stranger approaches, these actions come from instincts older than civilization. In wolf packs, certain members are charged with scanning the perimeter, assessing threats, and positioning themselves where danger would appear first. When your dog walks ahead of you on a trail or pauses to listen before you enter a space, they are performing a duty inherited through blood. They aren't looking for a fight. They're making sure you're walking into safety. One of the deepest signs of connection is emotional synchronization. Dogs mirror your inner world in ways science continues to uncover. If you're anxious, their cortisol rises. When you're calm, their heart rate slows. When you're sad, they approach not out of confusion but empathy. They regulate themselves through you. Your emotional climate becomes theirs. They don't just observe your feelings, they share them. And in that shared experience, a unique bond forms. One that no other animal recreates with humans in quite the same way. And as dogs age, their expressions of love grow even more profound. Older dogs become quieter, more deliberate. They may move slower, rest more, or retreat into peaceful corners. But when they choose to lie beside your bed, rest their head on your foot, or sit silently in the doorway just to watch you, they are offering the final, most powerful form of devotion. Their bodies may weaken, but their loyalty does not. As their world becomes smaller, fewer walks, fewer games, less energy, you remain the constant. You remain the source of comfort they return to. All of this leads to one truth. Your dog doesn't express love through words. They express it through presence, through posture, through stillness, through choices they make hundreds of times a day. A turn back, a soft gaze, a silent guard shift at night, a nose pressed against your shirt. These are not random actions. These are messages, these are vows. These are love letters written in the only language dogs have ever known. Your dog chose you not because you're perfect, not because you're always calm, not because your life is flawless, but because to them you feel like home. You are stability, You are safety. You are the presence they trust when the world feels confusing or loud or overwhelming. Dogs don't give their heart easily, but once they give it completely. If this helped you see your dog with new clarity, stay with us. There is an entire universe inside your dog's silent gestures. Why they tilt their head, why they bring you gifts, why they sigh beside you, why their loyalty feels so deep it stretches across their entire life. And now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one small, sweet, or strange thing your dog does when they think you're not watching? Your story might be the next one we share.